this as well. Another feature that we haven't looked at yet has to do with the categories. If we were interested in seeing all the resources that have a particular category, we can click on the name that appears in this scrollable list, and it will put into a search results, into a scrollable list, all the resources for that particular category. So let's go ahead and click on Presbyterians and Presbyterianism, and in just a few seconds it brings up a list of 4,728 resources where we can view the same information. We can bring up the resource detail screens. But if, for example, we wanted to actually use this as a basis for further search, we can do that as well. Merely click on the search results view, and it will transform that window and create a search results window with all those resources, 4,728, and we could add to it, subtract to it, just like we would with any search results window. A very, very powerful feature. In addition to which, if we, instead of going through and clicking each individual one to see the resource detail screen, we can take all of the resources in the list and put them in a scrollable resource details collection, merely by clicking on the button Details View. And there we go. We have resource 1 of 4,728, and we can go through those one at a time by merely clicking on the left and right buttons. As you can see, there are many, many ways to get at this information, all readily accessible from virtually any screen you're working on. The last thing I'd like to demonstrate in this introductory video is the ease with which you can access the resource once you've found what you're looking for. Here we have the search result set that we created previously, Thomas Boston on Evangelism, and for the sake of illustration, let's say we wanted to look at the book The Art of Man Fishing. All we need to do is to click on the check mark, and up comes the default PDF reader with the resource displayed. This is one of the more than 1,500 resources that we have rendered searchable and have included embedded and appended indices. The appended indices index, labeled here as OCR index, you can click on and see that there's several pages of keywords and phrases that have been generated in this index. In fact, if we look back here onto the search results sets, we see that there are 294 such keywords and phrases. This has been rendered searchable, so you can use the native search features of your PDF reader, or in this case Acrobat Pro, to find what you're interested in. And let me show you how that can be done. You merely go to the edit and pull up the search screen, and let's say we're looking for the word devil, D-E-V-I-L, and search. And we see here that 16 instances. As you can see, it's almost instantaneous because we have embedded an index of every word in the PDF. So instead of having to search each individual page, the reader can search just the index, and so that process is expedited by several orders of magnitude over having to serially search each individual page. Once you highlight one of the instances, it takes you directly to the page where it occurs. And not only is this searchable, but you can actually copy and paste into your favorite word processor. And just to see how easy that is, I just highlight this sentence here, copy, pull up a text file, and proceed to paste it right in. An excellent feature for preparing reports, theses, sermons, or whatever the task is at hand.